Immediately, political dust settled and the government was up and running.
I, William Samoei Ruto.
Members of the National Assembly had to put their house in order. The first on the card was the appointment of Speaker of the National Assembly and that of the Senate. In the National Assembly, the appointment brought about division as MPs on both ends of the political divide flexed their muscles in the attempt to claim the influential Speaker seat. After the voting exercise was conducted, Moses Wetangula of Kenya Kwanza got a sizable votes and was announced the 8th Speaker of the National Assembly.
I wish to express my heartfelt gratitude to the honorable members here assembled for the high honor that you have bestowed upon me by electing me as the Speaker of this august House. I accept and submit to your will, and I'm ready to serve as the 8th Speaker of the National Assembly since our independence.
After Speaker Affairs contest came to an end, the House was also treated for another tussle. This round, the election of the majority and minority representatives. Both AZIMIO and Kenya Kwanza laid claim to the majority seat, and Speaker Moses Wetangula held to make a ruling to determine which coalition represented the majority.
Madam Speaker, I want to take this opportunity also to ask the Speaker in his wisdom, wherever he is, that later when he comes here, he makes the best ruling that AZIMIO is the majority in this House.
Wetangula ruled that the Kenya Kwanza were the majority after President Ruto had convinced the opposition MPs to decamp and join his government.
The 14 members, the membership of the Kenya Kwanza coalition stands at 179 members, while the membership of the AZIMIO La Umoja One Kenya coalition party stands at 157 members. This by implication indicates that the Kenya Kwanza coalition is the majority party and the AZIMIO La Umoja One Kenya coalition party is the minority party in this House. 4, that the Kenya Kwanza coalition is entitled to appoint the leader of the majority party.
Kikuyu MP Kimani Ichung'wah was consequently elected as the leader of majority. The AZIMIO coalition threatened to go to court, but later abandoned the idea and settled on the minority position.
If you are a minority or majority, then that influences the number in the committees. Sindio? And this is a matter ambayo nimezungumza kwamba sisi wenyewe tuko kwa mahakama.
Since then, the parliament has been divided, and even after President William Ruto appointed his cabinet, the AZIMIO MPs have openly expressed their opposition to the appointments made by the head of state on claims of misconduct. A case in point being a controversial appointment of Gender CS Aisha Jumwa and Agricultural CS Mithika Linturi.
Franklin Mithika Linturi, ndu iamba isoya.
So it must be of interest to the vetting committee. Here is a guy who is facing criminal charges in court. All of a sudden, after being nominated for this position of cabinet, the cases have been dropped. The committee must go behind that and find out why was this case dropped. They must even bring the person, the complainant. You said you were raped by this guy. Okay? Rape is a serious thing. How have you withdrawn the rape case against this nominee?
With the sitting government enjoying numerical advantages of committee members and representation in the House, all the appointments were approved, despite concerted protest from AZIMIO. About 2 months after the elections, Farmers' Party submitted to the Parliament the proposal to remove from office 4 IBC commissioners, Juliana Cherera, Irene Masit, Justice Nyang'aya, and Francis Wanderi on grounds of violation of the Constitution. It was a process that stirred the political temperatures in the country, with the AZIMIO leaders opposed to the vetting of the 4 commissioners, the opposition threatening to call a national-wide protest in solidarity with the 4, accusing the government of planning to rig 2027 elections in the process. The first anti-government meeting was conducted at Kamkunji grounds on 7th December.
Hawa ma-commissioners wanne tunataka mpaka warudishwe pale wako. warudishwe pale. Bwana Ruto mpaka azuiliwe kuteua tume nyingine ya uchaguzi ambayo ni yake, ni kama kargosi yake. Kama amefanya namna hiyo, kutakuwa kuna uchaguzi katika taifa letu. Tumeelewana vizuri?
So far, the parliament has vetted cabinet secretaries and principal secretaries. The MPs are looking forward to amending some part of the constitution to legalize CDF funds. Shadrack Kareria, Look Up TV.